dark falls away. A glow from the heights glances along the water skin, nimble and bright, swallowed in. I'm always breathless to see, growing so slowly to greet me, where I end and where she begins, when she shines for me at night, and her skies show green and white. She will keep us in her sight. We are lie beneath her light, lost in the clouds, like tears in the rain, winking alone, all the same, sleeping below. We never mind her diligence, watching us all lie awake, just on the edge of a dream, growing so slowly to greet me, tearing it all up it seems, when she shines for me at night, and her skies show green and white. She will keep us in her sight. We are lie
Okay. Sorry, just getting things moved around, situated. Getting things very comfortable for me. It has no effect on you. Let us go. Right. We were about to continue our journey. Negotiate safe passage with the harps via the path. Wishes to avoid harps by staying on low ground. I will respect my companion's wishes. The shattered lands of the Black Shore prove difficult to traverse for the Black Wagon. Drudariel searches for a solid path forward. Too little avail. Faye, on these blasted lands, how are we to proceed through this? Perhaps I may be of some assistance. This place is not so unfamiliar to me, nor are its hidden denizens. Please remain with the others until I return, madam. I shall not be long. The minstrel disappears into the cliffs before Judariel can protest. In the meantime, you and she continue to keep watch, sensing unseen eyes. The last time that one disappeared on us, we searched for him for days. But this time he soon returns. I have secured safe passage through the nest of Trista. We may proceed. Secured safe passage with whom exactly? Just then a winged woman dives down from the sky. She looks Judariel up and down, and then she soars away without a word. The Lord Minstrel says nothing more either. Judariel scowls. Jodariel's scowl deepens. For centuries, the Commonwealth withstood the High Wing Remnant's treacherous result, thanks to soldiers such as she. Jodariel lost for hope for the next right. Oof. At last you arrive. One moment. At the nest of Trista, where the next rite is soon to commence. You cannot shake the feeling that unseen eyes watched your wagon's ascent and remain watching now. Hey, you guys, what brings you out here? Brings you way out here? No, wait, don't tell me. I don't want to know. All I want is you to get the best deals in the downside. Well, you say best deals. I disagree. You're the only deal. Ooh, this is worth a grab. Tell all your friends about us because I already told mine. My emperor... Oh, right. The hunt for Myrrh. My emperor lay there, bleeding and alone, stranded in a bitter land beyond the river. With fleeting consciousness, he withstood the folly of his quest and the folly of his rule over his country. Thus did he await the last embrace. It was the imp Ha'ub that nursed him back to health and warned him often of the dangers he would have to face. Many enemies of Myrrh would come and search for him, some under employment by the rope collar, some longing openly for cold, uncomplicated vengeance. I was one of them. I plunged into the river willingly. We needed to be sure that he was dead. Okay. Give me one moment. Okay. Sorry about that. It's warm, so my head's kind of sweaty. So, with the headset on, I have to brush my hair back so that it doesn't absolutely annoy the shit out of me. You and your fellow exiles gather on the blasted lands called the Nest of Trista, expecting the imminent commencement of the rites. You see no sign of any adversaries, but then you hear a whooshing sound above. This, then, is what passes for the Nightwings now. Such a rabble, not even dressed for the occasion yet. It seems the scribes have little pride in their tradition. Hold your tongue, little bird. We have not come for talk. No, you have come on behalf of your commonwealth. Mark well my words, you honored filth. Or horned filth, not honored. When at last we free ourselves, your home shall burn. With that, the harp swoops off as Jodariel glowers after her. It is only then that you realize another harp has come. She is quite serious, I assure you. I can help you sort her out. It's in our mutual interest. You know not of my interest. Let's give this another shot. Hi, my name is, Pamitha Thine. The surly one back there, that was my blood sister. No need to judge her harshly, though. We've only met just now, though I must say something about you reminds me of her. How dare you implicate that I have nothing, that I have anything in common with your ilk? Just then, Hedwig shows up to intervene. He whispers something to Jodariel. No, Hedwig, you cannot be serious. Jody, I'm asking you to trust me on this one. Am I perhaps interrupting something? Say, by the by, however, did you make it all this way across the sea? Didn't see you fly in. Trust is something I am loath to give away, Hedwig. But you have set our course thus far, and I have followed, so do as you must. That sandalwood had better have an explanation for all this. Jodariel storms off as Hedwig turns to you. What's your take on this one, my friend? Our informant wants someone for each mask. I hadn't expected we'd run into a harp, yet here she is. What are you getting from her? You turn your attention to Pemitha, who has been watching with a bemused interest. Ah, a reader, are you? Pleasure to make your acquaintance, darling. Well, here I am. Gaze intently, all you like, and tell your comrades the truth of it. Why don't you? You sense that she is conflicted about something, though you do not know what. You also sense, however, that her motives here and now are earnest. Edward wants you to know your initial impressions. It may be that her trading gives her some resistance to your scrutiny. Having met her, you cannot sense whether to trust her and You tell Hedwig that you think the group should take its chances with her and take her at her word. My thoughts as well. I think and hope Jodaria will come around. He then turns to Pemitha. I'm Hedwin. Will accept your offer on 2 conditions, if you'll hear me out. Conditions? Why sure, I love a good condition or two. First, after we're finished here tonight, you come along and make sure that your blood sister and her friends don't give us any trouble when we're headed out. Second, you'll have to find a way to get along with Jodariel, whom you met earlier. Brilliant. I had no plans to stick around here anyways. Anyway, as for your demon friend, no doubt we'll get on famously. Now, I don't suppose you have an extra set of raiments I could use, because I think the rite is getting started. You look up and see that she is right. Pemitha Thine joined you. She has a score to settle. Bid her welcome. Alright, Kronos. Tell me. Now, I call this character Kronos because it's the same voice.
Stars would have eluded you by now. Yet here you are, somehow, upon the nest of Trieste. And you've swelled the ranks of your triumvirate not merely with another, but with 2. One from the Pyre heart, no less. And one who seeks the favor of the adversaries whom you'll imminently face. They are the essence. Winged terrors, as you soon shall see. Can your longing for freedom match their hatred for the vibrant country that was once your home?
From a distance, you observe Pemitha, now clad in Nightwing's raiments, heads towards your adversaries in the rites. You, what sort of heathen harp would dare take wing against us? Your new companion then loosens the bitings on her mask. Hello there, Pemitha. Pemitha's blood sister stares back at her a while before responding. What in the saints' name are you doing here with them? Doubtless come to dig your talons in my back again? No, sister, I've come to have a word with you. Save it. I cannot help but share your poisoned blood. But I shan't even count you as my sister. You expect me to believe that you came all this way for talk. You waste your time as ever. What's life if not a waste of time, dear sister? Give me a chance, why don't you? What do you even have to lose anymore? Besides, I've come a long way. Silence, you shan't have come here, and the time for talk is long since past. If only you could see yourself again consorting with my enemy. Fine then, savor their defeat, but I warn you, stay away from me. Pemitha says nothing before her blood sister turns away again. Pamitha gets your attention. Listen to me, reader darling. The rest of you are ill-equipped to navigate this place. Let me conduct this rite on your behalf, and my wings will bring you victory. Dear lady, your words ring true. This knight is flattered that you have not eaten him, as is the tendency among your kind. This knight hereby volunteers his post in the triumvirate for thee. Sir Gamelin refused to participate in this rite this night so that Pamitha can face her sister. You observe that the treacherous terrain Pamitha should be better suited for the rite here than the rest of you.
Now let
Okay.
us begin.
We are definitely going to be throwing that on there. Up to 6. I'm thinking... You've given up your slot. We are choosing you.
Pamitha,
Why, I thought you'd never ask. Darling, I accept. If the little bird is going to conduct the rite for us, then I shall not. If that's the case, so now you've given up your slot, you've given up your slot. I can choose to have Hedwyn. After being banished by an adversary, the bearer has a chance to return immediately.
Hedwig,
You can count on me, my friend.
May.
Why don't we all have wings? I want to have wings too!
Very well.
Come then, sister. Perhaps when we are finished here, you'll spare a moment of your time. I shan't be tricked by you again, Pamitha. How poetic that we meet in the downside. I can think of nowhere else where I would rather see you rot for what you did to our people and to me. Pamitha seems to sense your presence and then catches your attention. Hello there, reader darling. If I'm to be at your mercy in all this, I'd like it very much if you would minimize how often I'm to wallow in a state of banishment. Quickly, let me show you what we sisters of the Headwinds, High Wings remnants, can do.
Reader, you
Hold
put yourself
W
amid
to
a
fly.
feud between two sisters? That seems entirely unwise, even for you. Tread lightly around that exiled Pamitha. Her kind's all but forgotten Saint Triesta's grace.
Okay. See, darling, we harps were not so bad. Now, I suppose we'd better get work to work, Just don't go underestimating Timitha over there. I trust you'll do the best you can. To the Sky Sisters, Talon formation.
Your adversaries did not hesitate.
Edwin, was it? Tell me something. You know how to fly? I wish I did, right about now. Then listen up, my blood sister's there. She'll swoop right past you if you're careless. But we harps simply cannot get much altitude down here. So if she goes for any unfair tricks, just jump for it and catch her in the act. She always hated when I used to do that to her. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pause it because I'm going to switch to controller.
Now go. Righteous fire! It seems the Nightwings are a bit ahead. Now to the flame! Edwin plunged into their fire. Yes! Tough luck, Nightwings. How careless. Resplendent. From burning flame to ash. Down goes that one. Tread lightly. Remember everything which you hold dear.
Damn you, Penetha! You are no true Thyan. To think that you have the gall to call me sister still, after everything you wrought upon us. I hate to break it to you, Tabitha, but I don't think my actions, however much they hurt you, had any effect on our familiar status. Look, I know I wronged you. That's why I'm here. You don't know my side of the story. Your side of the story? If I wanted to hear more lies and deception, I ought to have asked the Commonwealth to stay my sentence for a while. Well, if you have come all this way to face me, Penetha, then come and do it. You and me. You think that you see Penetha shake her head. Everyone stay back. Prevail over Temetha.
What is it those two think they're doing? The rights are not the place to settle petty scores. So Pamitha's the better sister then. Let us continue in the customary way. Oh, a banishment. Oh, boo. And it is done. The you-know-who prevailed. Their adversaries proved no match for them. The right is done.
That was a very interesting one. You Commonwealth filth, only through that traitor's help could you have beaten us. You postponed the coming of our liberty, but we are ever patient in our... Our sisters on the other side shall have their day with or without my aid. Temetha, wait, please. You found good company there, Penetha. May you wither here with them. I hope sincerely we shan't ever meet again. Penetha stands motionless as her blood sister departs. Hey, she's gone. The rest of us are headed back. What about you? Sure, I don't see why not.
The 8 scribes bless us with their ways.
I used to think the scribes were just the stuff of stories, but all this really is their doing, isn't it? Okay, if Headwind jumps into airborne adversaries, he banishes them. When power casting, Headwind's aura travels in a wider, longer than usual. That is cause banish adversaries to remain banished for just a second longer. Banish allies by moving where they fell. Bearing the orb, Headwind and his allies move with and pass the orb more quickly. It douses the adversary's Pyre. His Pyre covers equal up to 50% of the damage dealt. Nice. Just barely, huh?
Until the stars align.
Ooh. After prevailing over the essence, with ease, you and the others return to your wagon to consider your next move and how best to integrate Pemitha into your group. Don't worry, I won't be staying any longer than it takes. I like my air fresh so I can sleep up on the roof. I trust the rites will cause my path into Mythos to cross again before long. You're welcome with us for now, Pemitha. Trust is what got us here. Isn't that right, Rookie? But Rookie does not seem to hear the question. He has been rather quiet since first encountering your new guest. Pemitha shoots him one of her smiles. He stammers something about having to check the wagon wheels again. He runs off during the discussion. The minstrel pulls you aside. Reader, I ask a moment of your time outside. Oh boy, there is somewhere I may ask we go here in Black Basin, Reader. You, by your leave, of course, and provided that the stars allow it, would you look upon them for us, please? Lou, the vengeful star. Is that the only star available? It looks like it. Interesting. The Glade of Lou, directly due west. Then it is just as my client indicated. This client of yours, our informant Sandalwood, he entrusted us with this wagon, the quest, the why. What does he want from us? You may ask him yourself. He awaits us somewhere in Walking Wood, due west. How do we find him? He shall find us. It seems you are soon to finally meet Sandalwood. At dawn you shall have to cross a single narrow path leading west, where he supposedly awaits. Pemitha's moonshine, kept close at hand in the off chance of a good occasion or a very bad one. You approach Pemitha, who has kept to herself since she joined your small band. You sense she is unaware of you as she preens her flight feathers. But then she speaks up before you can do the same. Come to check up on me, reader darling? In those first moments when we met, that vote of confidence in me, which you relayed to that nice Headwind boy, I'm grateful you were willing to see past these wings. One of your kind's ancient enemies just happens to insert herself into your group, and you just go with it? However, I assure you that your motives here are plain. You'll see, I've business with my blood sister Timotha, and nothing more. You briefly met, I think she's quite a catch. As to the little quibble between us, well, it's a long story, all in all. One that's frankly no one's business but hers and mine. With what's past those wings, I'd look past them. God, calm damn it, Knuckles. Surely we'll run into her again. Maybe soon, maybe not so soon, but in time, we have the rest of our long lives to wait. Anyway, happy to aid you in your quest until such time, especially to the extent that it aids me in mine, a simple exchange. Until then, stay vigilant, darling. You needn't concern yourself with making small talk with someone like me. And besides, we harps have a saying, liars abound. She swoops away before you can respond. I like her. Sulfur Main. The wagon has hit a snag descending the Black Crags. Its wheel is stuck. Judariel is not pleased. First that blasted little bird, now this. Though you lack Judariel's raw strength, you join in as she attempts to dislodge the wagon. At last, with a roar and a heave, she forces the wagon back onto solid ground. May this sandalwood be worth all of the hassle. Thank you, Jody. I'm guessing Sandalwood doesn't like to be kept waiting. He's a very patient, on the contrary. Not I. Let us move on. Soon the wagon is prepared to press onward down the jagged slopes toward Walking Wood. Your companions who explored ahead advise on which of the forked paths is best. Glass Peak. Pemesis says she can procure a talisman here. Flamberg. Sir Gillen claims he can dig something valuable up here. I'm going to actually choose neither of those. We're going to hit boop. Okay. I've returned. The ads are over. As much as I want to take your route, we're going over his. Oh. Sir Gilliman is relieved at your decision to take the flatter of the two paths. Down the Black Crags, though nonetheless seems rather shaken by the steep trip down. This knight mislikes these heights. For shame, Master Reader, you must take this knight for a common craven coward. He buries his head in the soil, and at last you coax him back up to see that his helmet has an item of sorts. Ha-ha! This knight did have you fooled there, did he not? He explains how finding the item was his plan all along. Ooh, Sir Gillen found a porous crystal. His fear of heights remains. This can be sold at the slug market for 70. Having passed beyond the Black Crags, your wagon arrives at the edge of Walking Wood. It is here that Sandalwood is to be expecting you. However, most puzzling, he ought to have met us here. You said he would find us himself. Aye, he was to find us at the edge of these woods. We supposed to keep waiting for him? He would desire for the stars to be your guide, as always, the rites beckon, and rites take precedence above all else. Surely he shall find us yet. Making sure I'm not paused on the recording. Good.
Kogere tamtas.
Oh, excuse me. Then let's keep moving. How do we get through these woods? The lone minstrel notes 2 possible paths forward from this point, though cautions that the woods are difficult to navigate, and Sandalwood would have known the most expedient path. Needlefield. Once resided here. I'm going to trust the study is the faster path. Sandalwood is a master in the rites, or used to be at least. Then, well, it is not my place to say. Doubtless, he shall tell you in due time. Now, if only we could find him. He used to mentor his own companions in the rites, not far from here. However, you find no trace of the informant anywhere nearby, and without his guidance, you remain quite lost in the woods. The woods seem to have encroached. There is no path forward, while neither of the paths leading backward appear to match the route you took to this point. Go here. I haven't listened to May in a while. The woods are so disorienting at this point that you decide to break for camp. Surely the surroundings for any clues. Perhaps later there shall be time to pursue your vocation. Ways in which you can make useful. The Beyond Crystal seeks Jodariel. You bring me brief reprieve from solitude. What seek you in exchange? You have invoked Sandra from the Beyonder Crystal. Request of her a scribe trial. Certainly, my reader. You need but indicate who to be my subject for this round. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials to Judariel. That surely demon, is it? She could stand to lighten up, though I fear that that is not a secret I can teach, but let us bring her forth regardless. Soon Judariel appears in heed of the summons. What is the meaning of this, reader? What's the meaning of this? Reader, where are the others? The apparition Sandra appears and loosens her mask. Welcome to my humble home, demon. You are good at taking orders, no? State your purpose quickly, Wraith. My purpose is to put you to the test. You may be fearsome to behold, but you are old and slow. Your weakness perhaps outweighs your strengths, though I sorely wish to see you and your lovely reader prove me wrong. Old, she says? Very well, then, reader. Let us show her whether she is right. Ah. Ow. It is complete. Are you satisfied now, Wraith? I am never satisfied, David. However, your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely Reaver. Now, farewell. That was a strange experience. What do you have there, reader? You received Solem's Horn for completing Judariel's trial. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. Here? He was here! You mean Sandalwood? If I may ask, how can you be so certain? I think from this. It says something. I don't know what it says, but I feel like it has to mean something. May produces a small strip of bark she found in the ashes. At first it seems like nothing of interest until you see a message carved into the inside. You found a bark strip. It means something. This means old slug marker. A studied strip of bark. On it is written, "Come to Cinderroot S." So it's some kind of message from Sandalwood guy. Seems that way. Which way to Cinderroot? It is due west. Perhaps we can set forth early tomorrow when the woods are still. Sounds good. Everyone rest up. Big day is coming up. I'm going to mentor you. Fine then, let us chat together for a spell. You sit down with Pamitha to go over some of the subtler aspects of the rites, such as the state of banishment and how to return from it. You said she is beginning to understand. Well, Tabitha, soon I'll be catching up with you at this, whether or not you like it. Okay. Well, flying Panther moves faster than usual. For 5 seconds after banishing the adversary, Panther moves 30% faster. I like the flight. It is a strange sensation to be sure, though it gives to you a moment to reflect. Continue your journey. My journey continues. You arrive on the outskirts of Cinderroot, but once again the informant Sandalwood is nowhere to be found. You sense the hopes of your companions waning as you search through the area. Yields nothing. Then something startles the little imp Tizo. Scrah! Tizo seems to be crying out in surprise. He has spotted something or someone. Oh boy. A tall figure strides forward from the trees, making a sound like laughter. The imp charges towards him and leaps into the figure's arms. They embrace. Hail, Tizo! But you look famished here. The tall tall sap produces something that the imp swallows immediately and with great pleasure. The minstrel nods his head in affirmation. Everyone, I wish to introduce you to my client, Volfred Sandalwood. It has been too long, Volfred, sir. Too long indeed, Tarek. I trust your new companions bring some color to your days. They do, sir. I think that you shall find them worthy of the Nightwings. The sap looks upon the lot of you. You cannot sense his thoughts. We shall see. Then he turns to you. You must be the reader. I'm certain that we all appreciate your efforts here, my boy, though we shall manage on our own from here on out. You're welcome to continue on with us, of course, though you are free to go. I trust you have been adequately compensated for your time. Thanks as well for looking after all my books. You consider what to say to all of this. Volfred intends to relieve you from your duties to the group. Insist on staying. You stand your ground, meeting Volfred's steady gaze, and assert to him that you do not feel your commitment to and from this group have yet been satisfied. Hold on. Volfred, sir, I'm Hedwin. My companions and I are the ones who answered your call. We followed the signs you left for us. Now we're here thanks to you and also to this reader. Not just a reader, he is our friend, my friend. He's not disposable. We made him a promise and our freedoms are now intertwined. Volfred smirks at this. Freedom is not something to be traded or exchanged, my boy. I'd hoped that you'd have come to grasp this much by now. He breathes a sigh. It seems we started off on the wrong foot. It's not my wish to sour the occasion, for there's much to do. You have a right you need to get to, do you not? I'll come along, though shall not interfere, for it seems you have a kinship with this reader of yours. Now then, Tarek. Aye, Volfred, sir. Come, let's have a chat. Of course, sir. Volfred strides towards the black wagon, which must have belonged to him. You sense many conflicting emotions among your companions. Volfred said would join you. He knows much of the rites. Welcome him aboard. Your wagon cuts through a clearing to arrive at the glade of Lugh, where the stars direct you. Volfred nods his approval, but leaves everyone into their devices. Hey, you guys, I guess I didn't get the word out about this new franchise, which we opened here just now, so give you a great deal. Just tell your friends, okay? Oh, and hey there, Mr. Sandalwood. Good day to you as well, Ron. This guy fucking knows everyone. So be seeing you guys. Let us have a chat before I get to reading. As you approach Volfred Sandalwood, you feel very much aware that you reside within his black wagon rather than he in yours. He studies you in silence for a time, then, Tark, if you have a moment. Aye, Volfred, sir, what is it? Thus, Raider, you deem him worthy by your estimation? The low minstrel tilts his hat in your direction. If you wish my own estimation, Volfred, sir, then I do. Of course, it is not entirely for me to say, but I have seen this reader integrating with the others well. I believe that his achievements are self-evident in having reached Black Basin. Your instructions were deliberately difficult to follow, yet he and the others followed them. Indeed, your words make sense as ever, Tarek. And what does little Tizo think of him, I wonder? Squeaky. Tizo indicates that, as a matter of fact, he is happy to have you around. There you have it, sir. I see. He continues to examine you. High praise isn't often spoken by those two, my boy. Nonetheless, I shall be watching you. Now pardon us, Tarek. I have a matter to discuss. They leave without another word, although you think you notice the lone minstrel look your way over his shoulder. This effect that they put on here is always terrifying. The Demon. Emperor Mur, scarcely could I recognize him. When at last I found him, a half-starved animal, horns sprouted from his head, a bestial mirror of his blackened reputation. And I, a man who conquered countries, feared my emperor then in such a way as I had never known. My charge had been to slay this man, but when I discovered him, he was already fighting for his life. The little imp, Ha'ub, proved of little help against the Sisters of the Ark, those whose entire lives were culminating in this instant. I was unable to watch. My heart ached with such pity for the man, and for the love I felt for him when I had served him, that I sprang to his defense. Interesting. You and your fellow exiles arrive at the sacred site called Glade of Lu, and now look to the stars in the skies to signal the beginning of the next rite. The woods about you bring a sense of tranquility you have not felt in some time, but then you notice one of the trees move, and it shuffles toward you and regards you with an exaggerated bow. Well, goodness, by the roots of Luce Glorian. It would appear the rumors are correct. The Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? One moment. The sap claws at his mask with his wispy fingers. Much better. H. Manly Tender Stuff. At your service, perhaps you've heard of me. My fellows and myself, you perhaps know us as the Chastity. We soon shall stand against you in the rites. For now, I am just willing. Anyway, willing away the time, making small talk. Now then, as I have introduced myself, your turns. To whom am I speaking? Then, in your mind's eye, you see Volfred and hear his voice. Manly Tinderstoff, is not to be trusted. Reveal neither yourselves to him nor me. Well, beneath her mask, Dariel stares back at him in silence. You suspect Wolfred's message may have reached every member of the group. Why, now, how very rude indeed. Well, fine, ignore me, but you do so at your peril. Anyhow, once this evening's rite commences any moment now, then I'm afraid ignoring you won't be an opportunity any longer. Oh, and now I do believe the sky is beginning to show. We'll have to chat again some other time. Now come along, come along. Mansley bows again and wanders off into a clearing as the stars begin to burn.
Once again, the stars align themselves before you, reader. And here now, at the Glade of Liu, I have to say, you've come so very far. But there are those, such as your adversaries called the Chastity, who have toiled for this too. They know that with their freedom comes great opportunity. It could be yours instead. Please show the Chastity that the Nightwings are superior.
I wonder, oh honored Nightwings, how well you know these woods. Why, these woods would strangle you, and I'm afraid I could do little to stop them even if I tried. You might do better to beware of them. When Dariel continues to ignore him, he grows upset. Why, you insolent! Then fine, let us begin the dance indeed. He shoves his mask back on in a huff and allow me to thank you in advance for helping me return onto my proper station in the Commonwealth.
Now we shall get started.
We're gonna choose you.
Sir Gilman.
We're going to choose Tizo.
Tizo.
Root.
Very well.
Let's shut this guy up already. Are you quite ready, finally, O Nightwings? May all those masks of yours ensure no harm should come to any of your lovely countenance. Now come along, let's give the stars a show. May I present to you Humboldt Manley Jr. Why, he is but every bit my equal and is poised to guarantee the Tinderstoff line shall have a bright future. He goes on and on about his sapling for a while. This knight does not know about you, good Tizo, but he is quite finished listening to that sap's idle blather. Tizo is in full agreement with the course of action and is eager to make Mansley shut up for a while. Now, isn't he just the most precious thing you've ever seen? The sapling is nothing but an extension of Manly. If he is banished, the sapling should cease to trouble you as well.
Manly and his offspring hold no small degree of influence within the Commonwealth, reader. There are many who would welcome his return, though none so much as he himself. In honor of the scribes.
Oh ho ho! What's this? It seems the woods themselves are closing in upon our little Soye. Oh, do be careful now. These grasping roots and vines, they may hold you in such high esteem as I.
Your adversary Manly is comfortable in this suffocating glade. Yet he longs now for the comfort of his Commonwealth estate. Perhaps such wealth ought to be reserved instead for you. A banishment. Beauteous.
Oh dear, the woods are closing in. Uncomfortably close at that. Whatever shall we do? Perhaps if you just stand aside a while, we could put an end to this that much the sooner. No.
Fear not the purifying flame.
Say, have any of you noticed how it's feeling rather crowded out here, Almost as if the 100 Minds himself resents you being here. Yes, I rather think that's it. Third of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Wise or the Philosopher. So cease with all your scurrying about with that damned orb and let me handle this.
Glory to the scribes.
Alright, you Nightwings, I've had it up to here with you. Or perhaps I've simply had it up to here with all of these encroaching plants. These miserable things. Either way, I don't appreciate how you're ignoring me.
There. The orb was cast into your pyre. So it is.
I'm just fucking with him at this point.
A lick of flame remains. 'Twas almost cruel. No law against throwing in the orb.
I should have switched.
And it is done. Fine, yes, the Nightwings did prevail. And such a well-conducted victory it was. Thus end this night's proceedings.
Scream! Tiso is fired up and having prevailed against Mansley and the Chastity. Yeah, that's how we do it, people. Well, my. Oh, worry not, oh Nightwings. I'm not angry with you, honestly. But I am very, very, very disappointed. I thought perhaps that we had something going on here between us. You scratch my back, I scratch yours and all. Instead, however, you decided to spit in my face. Fine. We'll have to see where all your rudeness gets you. Now, ta-ta.
Always is there greater knowledge to be gained. 'Twould appear that rookie's not too old to learn new tricks.
Faster, stronger, a little better looking too. I mean, is there anything I can't handle? When Rookie banishes adversaries by casting his aura, the blast can banish nearby adversaries. Woo! Oh. Hey!
For honor, this
Huzzah! Great wisdom clouds over this knight's entire consciousness! Oh, these are bad. He shall instantly return. Banish his adversary. One of his banished allies shall return instantly. Ooh. I do like instant stamina.
The might of the sea sojourner. Until the next.
That was well done, my boy. I'm beginning to see why your companions vouched for you. Don't let it go to your head, of course. After besting the Chastity with Embalm, you return to your wagon to consider your next move. An adequate performance back there. Adequate? Yes, adequate for the next part of our plan. Go, have your reader there consult the stars. See where they take you next. I'll give you a hint. It's further north. It's going to be high up. Did this knight hear you say high up? And it's going to be cold. We'll see. Come on, my friend. Let's have a look outside then. That plan Wolfred mentioned, I just want to know. I don't know what he means. We're here because we're going to be free again. We won't be living out our days as exiles. That's the only plan, as far as I'm concerned. But there's always a catch, right? We'll see what Wolfred has to say. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. No matter what, we're getting closer, thanks to you. Once more, you look towards the heavens. Seek the new destination. Wow, yeah, that is a large, bright, convoluted star The golden star. So now you see it for yourself. You are summoned to the north where looms Mount Oliet or Delhi. Or Del? And at the very top, the fall of Solomon. You confirm the stars indicate this exactly. Wolfred, sir, how do you know? Wolfred smiles back at him, but you sense his thoughts, as though he is directing them at you. I too can read my book.
Forbidden though the words may be.
He turns back to Hedwig. Your reader skills, while rare, are not unique, but I said I'll let him do the job. I see that you have something special going here, which benefits the plan. What plan? I thought this was about our freedom. Oh, fear not, my boy. It is indeed. Plenty of time to tell you all about it on the way. For now, however, you look like you could use some rest, and for that matter, so can I, if you'll excuse me. You sense your companions are exhausted from their recent travels given the road ahead. You agree it would be best to take the night to recover as much as possible. Yeah, that is correct. Okay. Yeah? Nobody's here? However, this is a good stopping point. So that's what we're gonna do. And I will see you all next time. This game's getting interesting, and I'm very content at keeping up with the pace of two writes per stream. We could go for longer, but I think this is a good spot. So, again, adios, so long, thanks for being here, and have a good time zone.